They told you it's all about networking. It's not what you know, it's who you know. You've probably heard that so many times you believe it's law. So you go to mixers, collect business cards, follow people on LinkedIn, smile, shake hands, pretend to care. Deep down, you feel exhausted, shallow, fake. And here's the brutal truth. Most of it is completely wasting your time. Because the way networking is preached, the way you've been tricked into thinking it works, is a giant myth. Think about it. If endless networking actually created wealth, why isn't every conference warrior already rich? Why do so many people who spend hours networking at events still have no results? Because they confuse activity with value. They think connections replace competence. They think numbers equal leverage. But reality doesn't pay you for who you know. It pays you for what you can do. Here's the networking myth: that shaking enough hands, going to enough events, and collecting enough contacts guarantees opportunity. The truth: without substance, without skill, without value, all the networking in the world is just noise. People say your network is your net worth. Wrong. Your value creates your net worth. Your network amplifies what already exists. Networking without value is like buying megaphones with nothing to say. Loud emptiness. Psychology explains why people chase the myth. Being busy networking feels productive. Dopamine fires every time someone accepts your request, likes your post, or hands you a business card. It feels like moves are being made, but the brain is confusing social approval with actual progress. It's the same trap as social media likes. Networking the way it's usually done becomes the professional version of scrolling cheap dopamine, no substance. I learned this the hard way. Early in my career, I went to every event, filled pockets with cards, smiled until my face hurt, pitched myself awkwardly. Weeks later, 0 calls, 0 collaborations. Why? Because I wanted to take before I gave. I thought knowing people was leverage. It wasn't. Delivering value is leverage. And once I flipped that, results changed. Clients came not because I networked harder, but because I built something that mattered on, then showed it. Look at real success stories. Elon Musk didn't build Tesla by handing out business cards. He built by solving problems people cared about. Oprah didn't become Oprah by networking events. She became valuable as a communicator. Then people sought her. Genuine networks form as a natural effect of visible competence. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Weak people chase connections to mask lack of substance. Strong people build value that creates connections automatically. The myth also creates shallow relationships. Endless, how are you? Routines, one-time coffees, forgettable handshakes. You think quantity equals quality, but real networks are built slowly through trust and proof. Studies show strong ties, real trust-based relationships, open, durable opportunities. Weak ties only give surface exposure. But most networkers never invest enough to build strong ties. They float transactionally, so their network collapses when pressure comes. So what actually works? Flip the script. Stop obsessing over networking and start obsessing over value working. Work so deeply on your craft, skill, and output that when you meet someone, you bring something tangible. Replace "how can this person help me" with "how do I help this person win?" Value magnetizes. Step 1. Build assets, skills, portfolios, products, projects. Let your work be introduction. When you show proof, credibility travels faster than 10 coffee chats. Step 2. Nurture quality. Pick fewer people. Build deeper. Add value genuinely. Ask real questions. Listen, relationships are gardens, not fishing nets. You plant, water, fertilize, wait. Most burn bridges, chasing everything. Smart players grow fewer, stronger trees. Step 3. Play long. Most treat networking as hunting. Bag a client tonight that smells desperate. Powerful networking is farming compound connections across years. A favor given in year 1 could return opportunity in year 5, but it requires patience. Step 4. Enter with asymmetry. Don't ask peers for opportunities you haven't earned. Instead, collaborate, create, showcase. Give free insight nobody else bothered with. Even simple helpfulness distinguishes you in a sea of takers. Look at Warren Buffett. His empire wasn't built by attending endless mixers. It was built by decades of compounding credibility. People want his call because his results are undeniable. People network to him. That's true power. Another myth: is that you must be outgoing to network. False. Some of the best connectors are quiet builders. Their power comes from content books, videos, podcasts, products that travel globally. Digital work scaled through the internet is today's networking. You don't need to shake 100 hands. You can let one piece of sincere value touch 1,000,000, then let those 1,000,000 reach to connect with you. That's smart networking. Think about it. If you're the guy who always asks, you drain people. If you're the guy who always gives, people fight to keep you around. Which version wins long term? I ran another 6-month experiment. Instead of events, I invested the hours into output. I wrote thoughtful articles weekly, shared analyses for free on LinkedIn, helped peers with projects without charging. The result? I attracted real collaborators across countries. Opportunities I once begged for at lunches now arrived unsolicited. I stopped chasing, I started magnetizing. That S when I realized the whole networking hype was just business card cosplay hiding incompetence. Real networking equals relationships earned through demonstrated value. Fake networking equals shallow transactions that waste both sides. Most are stuck in fake bets, why they burn time. So here's the wake-up call. Stop bragging about how many contacts you met. That's vanity. Ask, how much undeniable value have I built? How many people's lives improved from my work? That attracts naturally. Networking isn't the start, it's the effect. Think of it like gravity. Mass attracts. Build mass skills, output, proof. Gravity pulls orbiters network, chasing orbiters without building mass. Pointless. Yes, relationships matter. Yes, mentors matter. Yes, partnerships matter. But only when value stands behind them. You cannot build skyscrapers on invisible foundations. So the networking myth that S, wasting your time, is this: thinking quantity of connections equals success. The truth? Quality value plus authentic trust equals networks that matter.